Hi everyone and welcome back to another tutorial. We will see how you can transform a gear to this beautiful abstract object. You can make it and animate it in a few steps. So let's get started. As always, I select this X, delete. Now add a gear. Here you see a little window, open it. So I zoom like this. Now go in modifier, add modifier, generate and select bevel. Screencast. Now you can see all I type with my mouse and keyboard. So hold shift and decrease this. Make it just like this. Okay, now right click, shade smooth. Stay in modifier and go in deform and select displace. Don't worry if you see it like this, just hit new and after that hold shift and decrease or increase this to see how you want your gear to be. Now we go here in shading to see it. Okay, stay in modifier and add subdivision surface. So I make it in 3. We want to animate this, so make sure that you are in frame 1. You can choose the number of frames that you want. So I stay in frame 1, hold shift and decrease this number, maybe just make it, I make it like this, right click, insert keyframe. So we are using glass, so I don't go so far, so I make it in 120. Hold shift and increase the number, maybe I make it in 1400. Right click, insert keyframe. Now the timeline, I decrease the number here, I make it 124. In add, in mesh, add a plane. S to scale it up. Now I go in frame 1, select the plane, G, Z and move it down. We don't want it. G, Z. Okay, just like this. Now stay in frame 1 and go here, right click, insert keyframe and go in frame 120 and let's see, G, Z down. It's not touching, so it's perfect. Right click, insert keyframe. Now if you play, now you have this cool animation. Now select the camera and select the view that you want. Control Alt numpad 0 to active the camera. Hit N, view, camera to view. Hit N to close. Now you can adjust your view. Maybe I change the angle Okay, it's good. Now select your mouse and go here, right click, horizontal split, and drag the cursor in the middle. Here, go in shader editor, hit N to close this window. Now select the plane, hit new, shift A, search for diffuse BSDF. I disconnect this, we don't want it, and I connect this one. This X, delete. I select this object, hit new, shift A, search for glass BSDF. I disconnect this one, we don't want it, and I connect glass material. Now you can see the look that we have. The roughness, I make it just like this. Now if I go here in a render view, as you can see, we have no light. To add a light to our scene, I add a HDRI. To make it in world properties, in this yellow point, select environment texture and open any HDRI you have in your computer. If you haven't, you can download it from polyhaven.com. I leave you the link in the description. Now I use one of these. Now I change the color. I make it just yellow like this. Now you can see how it look as this object. I zoom out to see it better. I scale up the plane. Now you can see all the transformation that we give to this object. Before it's just a gear, and now it's a beautiful abstract object. Now zoom out like this. You go in frame 1, select the camera, right click, insert keyframe, and the rotation 2. Now go in frame 120, now zoom in. You can play as you want now with the camera. Now right click, insert keyframe, right click, insert keyframe. Now if I go back, now if we play, now you have this cool abstract object like this. To make it smoother, here in timeline, right click, in interpolation mode, select linear. For the plane, shift A and search for gradient texture. Connected like this, make it in quadratic sphere. Okay, now this selected, Ctrl T to active mapping and texture coordinate. If you haven't, just go in edit, in preferences, in add-ons, enable nude wangler. Just enable it and save preferences. To play with the color, as you can see here, we see this white and black color. We want to play with shift A, search for color ramp. Just type CR and you have color ramp. Put it here And now you can play. Switch here to ease or B spleen. Now you can adjust this as you want, and here you can adjust where you want to be this white light. So we make it in the middle. Now you can add a light, an area light above this object. So GZ and move it up. Go in properties of this light, switch to disk, increase the power. You can move it GY, GR twice and move it like this, GY and move it. Play with this to add more light if you want. Now let's render just one image to see how look as or object, how many time taken for one image. As you can see, taking 1 minute for just one image. Let him finish and I show you the setting that can help you to make your render faster. Activate GPU if you have one. You activate here and go in edit, in preferences, in system, select CUDA or optics if you have a RTX. If you have another GPU, you will see the different setting here. Now, noise threshold, enable it, and max samples, make it just in 32. Active denoising, active noise threshold in render, and the max samples, make it in 128. What else? In color management, select high contrast or very high contrast. For the animation, select the resolution that you want, select render region, select the frame in your timeline, select the folder where you want to be your animation, and here select image or video. If you select image, you must to convert these images in video in your video editor. Now let's see how look as our object. Maybe I add another light here. Right click, duplicate linked GX and move it here. GR twice and move it. Increase the exposure. Now you have this nice abstract object just from a simple gear. So this tutorial is finished. I hope that you like it. If you want me to make more tutorials like this, let me know in the comment. But don't forget like and subscribe to help me growing and sharing this tutorial for more people like me and you. So that's it. See you in the next one.